Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen this hair yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. I got this nice little curl hanging down.
You've been working real hard on growing that.
You know, my wife's been talking to me about getting a haircut lately, but I was like, for the stream, I should just let it go.
I agree. I definitely think that you should let it go. It's definitely working out in your favor. I didn't know you had red hair.
Right? I know. It's like, dyed it a little bit just for Halloween. I figured it would be good.
Oh, so it's not naturally red.
It's not naturally red.
Okay, but it is naturally curly. Then.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I just keep it a lot of product in it so it looks straight. That's what it is.
Goodness. I see.
You
look like you have a perm.
I know. That's kind of what it does look like, right?
Yeah.
So, I gotta do something about my one curl here.
Yeah.
But I like your locks.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
You know?
I've been... This is what happens if you don't cut it every week.
And going to Florida gets bleached like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
This is sun treated. It's a little bit darker. But yeah, I did come back from Florida today. My eyebrows didn't get it though. No. I made sure to wear a hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I cut like it's just the brim.
Oh,
so like I cut the rest of the hat off.
Okay.
To allow that
maximum
to
sun.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up, guys?
Yeah. How's it going? So last year, Modern Magic Mondays was on Halloween.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
You were Carmen Sandiego.
I was.
I was Woody.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
Yeah.
This year, a little different because it's not on Halloween. We didn't want to pull our full costumes out.
Absolutely. Yes.
So
yes.
that's more. We're just doing a little taste for everybody out there. See if people can figure it out.
Right.
But as Magic goes, we've got another week of Modern Magic Mondays of our 10-week season.
Yeah.
So if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Glad you guys could join us.
Hello.
Basically what we do is we get 5 rounds of coverage. Some weeks it might be 4. That happens from time to time, but majority of the weeks are 5. It is not the same players every single week.
It is not.
Not the same decks every single week. Some weeks it's more than others. Just, depends on who's on camera. Last week we got to see Burn twice, Infect twice, got to see some Control, we got to see some solo decks, if you will.
Yeah.
Right? Some Storms, some Elves were being played, some taking turns.
Oh, Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Storm. What are you talking about?
Not like Storm, but like that version of Storm.
But that's the sweet thing about Modern in Magic the Gathering right now.
Yes.
Is we have so many different decks that you could be playing. And, that's why we get to showcase all these different decks. Because our metagame here at Comic Kung Fu, right up top, where we record all of these games and matches, people, have giant card pools.
Yes, and a lot of people are very willing to let people borrow stuff, too. It's like, hey, I've got this deck idea, I want to try something out, but I only have, half the cards. Does anybody have, this list or some of the cards on this list that I can be able to borrow?
Right.
And that is something that, we are seeing from some players, try and do that. So, actually, speaking of someone trying something new, I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but one of the players from the shop also came and played at DC.
Oh.
Calvin was there, one of our elf players.
Calvin was.
And
very cool.
What's
up, JLA?
Is switching away from elves.
I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was on the Facey Space the other day.
Oh, was he posting about stuff about
he was
it?
posting about selling his elves deck, and I don't know how that went. I was really sad.
Yeah. So he started to sell some of the stuff there after the tournament. Traded in a lot of extra stuff that he had to start picking up the pieces for his new deck. And then, made sure that he asked around, like you said, on Facebook to people in the area, hey, I'm selling this or taking it apart if anybody's interested in anything from it. And so, Rob, one of our other elf players lately, had shown interest in Cavern of Souls and stuff. So he made sure not to flip them at the event to bring them back to be able to give them to somebody here. So, but just little things like that. So, but yeah, tonight's gonna be a fun night. I hope. At least I
literally have no idea who's playing, what they're playing, who's on camera.
I at least get that insight of knowing what decks are being played.
Yeah.
But then after I basically input, okay, they're playing this deck, that's all I know.
Right.
So I don't know much else other than that. So tonight, we're going to be going over that. I did play at the DC event, the classic. Did. I tried to play at.
How did it go?
That's the term I'm going to use. I tried.
You try. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Do very well.
No.
And I felt like I was. Well, I know I made a misplay early in the tournament, and that definitely flustered me a little bit.
Sure. Tilting is a real thing.
Yeah. But I noticed too that having somebody else at the event to talk to in between rounds definitely makes a difference for me. So the rounds and stuff like that, when I could sit there and talk to Calvin and ask him about his rounds and stuff like that and see how things are going, and I can vent a little bit about my rounds or stuff, that helped me going into the next round, where if I didn't, I would just kind of stew in my own frustration towards myself of making mistakes and things like that.
Well, you're like a robot, dude. You don't make mistakes. When it comes to infect,
that's you would think, but I was having some struggles. Now, it's not so much as I honestly feel like I made one major mistake.
Ooh. What were you playing?
I was playing in Zoo.
That's a bad matchup for you.
It is.
That's a bad matchup.
And I was sitting there, and it was in Game 3. I won Game 1. He won Game 2.
Yeah.
Game 3, I misread a card. So there's that. It's Revolt Zoo.
Oh, gosh. Revolt Zoo. It's a little bit different than regular Zoo.
So that Revolt creature that you get to put a +1 counter on him, and he has Death Touch.
Sure.
So I misread thinking he didn't have Death Touch unless Revolt had happened.
Oh.
So he didn't have that +1 counter on it.
Right.
And so I made a block towards that, losing my Infect creature so he had a Goblin Guide, this Death Touch guy, Wild Nakanal, and then Reckless Bushwhacker.
Right.
And so he was coming at me with all this hate stuff, and I had my Dryad Arbor and my Blighted Agent, and he was at 5 Infect. Goblin Guide reveals the might of Old Corrosa.
His death.
To kill him.
Yeah.
But I was low, so I had to block 2 creatures there.
Yeah.
And
you thought that the Narnum Renegade, is that who it was?
Yes, that's
the Narnum Renegade.
So
it's got Death Touch all the time.
Instead of blocking the Bushwhacker or something like that, and Pendlehaven, and so it can survive, or I made a poor block and lost that creature that would have killed him. So I lost that round. But the rest of the tournament, I faced against a lot of decks that are in the meta right now. Control is getting more popular.
Sure.
I faced against just classic Abzan, which was
junk for all of
for all you classic players.
For all those classic players out there before the clan showed up.
But I was seeing those linear decks play around me, the Storm players or the Elf players and stuff like that. But I was never facing them.
Oh.
So I was always facing the other decks. I did face against Tron Eldrazi. I got super lucky in that one. Was able to win that one, but it was. So
you stayed in the tournament, right?
So I did
the classic.
The classic. I did 4 rounds of the classic.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you didn't stay.
And then I dropped and did the 2 p.m. event.
Oh.
The 2 p.m. Modern Challenge one. And then, so overall, I faced 2 Control players, 2 Death Shadow players, Tron Eldrazi, Panza, Abzan, and what was the last deck that I played against? I'm blanking now.
That's all right. You keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about Nan's adventures in DC. But let's hop into round 1.
Yes.
Let's
get it going.
Let's get it going. Let's see what we got. Who we have on camera. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh my. Okay. So guys, ramp it up. let's get
those hypes going.
Excited because we have Yo, Biggs, what's happening, dude?
What is up?
My first Modern Magic Mondays. Biggs, it's nice to see you, dude.
Welcome, welcome. So, it's gonna be...
Oh, boy.
It's gonna be a match. So Jamie was one of our players that was on blue-black turns last week.
Yeah.
And he decided, I really like taking extra turns. But there's this other deck that I've been playing around with that I want to try.
Yeah.
And so he decided, there's a lot of creatures running around, right? I'll just gain a lot of life. So he's going to be trying Soul Sisters.
Okay, and so you kind of gave it away, so I can't even like follow it up with the question.
I know.
Like,
what is Soul Sisters?
What is Soul Sisters trying to do? But
yeah,
what are the
No, that's the easy version.
Sure,
of it. It's just
life gain.
Life gain, right?
Sure. Like, what are the two sisters? Are there two? How many sisters are there? I already gave it away. What are the two sisters?
Soul Attendant.
Soul's Attendant.
And Souls.
Nope.
Soul.
You're not a ranger, but you're.
I don't know. The only life gain creature that I'm thinking of right now is that green one, and that's not even the right one.
It's not Soul Sisters, dude.
I know.
No. It's JLA.
Jamie, okay.
It's not Soul Sisters.
All right. Then we'll find out exactly. What is it then, Jamie? Give us the actual deck name. Because I just remember...
It's Soul Warden.
Oh, that's what it was.
Soul Warden.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yep.
Don't you remember? You're the one that remembers the names, and I just sit here and look pretty in my curly hair. So...
I have more luscious hair than you do.
That's true. You do. Those long, blonde locks of yours.
That's right.
Alright, so we'll get the exact deck name that Jamie...
Mono White Mirror Tour?
Okay.
What is a Mirror Tour?
Well, get that. Mono White. Okay, yeah. Oh. Mono White, alright.
Mono White it is. I'm not
White.
quite sure what a Mirror Tour is, but maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out soon enough. And your buddy Dwayne.
My buddy Dwayne. I agree.
Dwayne.
He is my buddy.
What's he on tonight?
So it looks like he's on his... He played this in the Open, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He played this in the Open, not the Open, one of our season invitationals.
Yeah.
The friendly, let's start the game handshake. I like it. Martyr. Mono White Martyr. Okay, alright.
Okay.
Red White Prison is a deck exactly as it sounds. He's doing all sorts of things like...
That people hate.
Yes. They're not a fan of it. Basically, what it boils down to is he's going to make sure that you're not having a fun time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he's going to basically prevent you from being able to attack and kill him.
Yeah, Chalice to the Void's really popular in the deck. Blood Moon... I'm sure he has a slew of planeswalkers.
Yes. Ghostly Prison.
Yes, Ghostly Prison. Most notably is Yo!
Oh my.
There he is, Real Eminem. What's up, dude? Let's see. Gideon Jura, I think, is a good one. Yes. Gideon Jura.
Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
The new Chandra, Torch of Defiance is a good one. And click stream because thumbnail was a grill. Yo, Jim Miles. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Modern Magic Mondays.
And then the other one, of course, Nahiri.
Yes, the Harbinger.
With the red-white style.
Yes.
It's a big draw to playing the deck.
Yep. Or Nelly?
Ooh. Has nothing to do with any of that. Did you see some of the spoilers?
For what?
For the new...
no, I haven't.
Yeah, what's the next set after Ixalan?
Rivals?
Yes.
Already?
There was 2 cards spoiled. One of them's a Merfolk. It's a reprint.
Oh, is it Lord of Atlantis?
No. Silvergill. The art for it's sweet, though.
Oh, Silvergill Guys, Silvergill Adept's getting a reprint. Hold up.
Let's
take a look.
I'm not logged in on Twitter. Oh,
Twitter, dang
Dang it.
All right, we'll check later.
The old-fashioned way.
2 mana, 12-tail triple seems good.
All right, let me look at that. As I saw that somewhere.
Did Dwayne take a mulligan?
Yes.
All right, Dwayne's on 6. I think. Oh, Jamie's got a Ghostly Prison in hand. Also, it looks like one of the best cards in Magic. That's full art. That's not going to be. That's not going to be like the art, right?
The game day promo.
I mean, yes, that is indeed pretty. So I agree.
This is the other.
My. Oh, this is what Jim was just talking about. 12. Cost the total power of creature. Ew.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
They're like, hey, what's Hearthstone doing? Yeah, we're going to try something like that.
No, that's not okay. All right, so here we go. What do we got? 1 white, and is that the Martyr?
That's the Martyr.
Is that the Martyr of Sands?
I believe it's of Sands, yes.
Okay.
But don't you worry, guys. If you are not familiar with any card that might show up on stream, all you have to do is exclamation card and then type whatever the...
You just kind of guess the card name. Like you
do.
Oh, you don't even have to be close.
No, you just do your best. Oh, Chalice won. So, but you see this Martyr and you kind of think, okay, Soul Sisters, I can shut down a lot of his deck by doing this.
Yes. Yes, 1 white, 1/1. Reveal X white cards from your hand. Sacrifice Martyr of Sands. You gain 3 times that life. All right. Got it. Are you on this? Because it's life gain, right?
Alright, I believe he's at 17 now. I'm going to try.
Right. Here's a tech edge, and the Martyr's going to get in for 1.
1 more. So he's got that Scryland. One of the few decks that still runs Scrylands.
Temple of Triumph.
There's not many out there.
It's a good one. It's a good temple.
Oh, Nahiri just got drawn.
Well, yo, what's up?
He also has a Simeon.
Oh, come on. Give me a basic land.
But...
Oh! It's happening. Exile that Martyr. Is that good? That's probably not good.
I feel like
I feel like it's solid.
The problem is you do, and he can just...
It's going to happen.
Reveal the X, right? And sack him, right? So it's like, I'm going to gain all this life.
I mean...
So, I don't know. I guess either way, it's going to happen, so you might as well force the issue.
Yeah. Here we go. Exile this
Hard gas.
Oh. Never mind.
This is such a rare thing to see.
And here's a Squadron Hawk, ladies and gentlemen, where Jamie's going to go get another...
Squadron Hawk.
Another squad. Oh, he just passed one.
Yeah, so...
I guess, is he feigning, like... Oh, nope. Didn't...
He missed that one?
He missed 2, I think.
What's he doing?
Here's a 3rd. Oh, he's going to get that one. There's... Oh, you can get all Squadron
Yeah,
Hawks.
you get all of them. They all go to your hand.
Oh.
So that's why I like some of the Soul Sister style deck, because it's just, hey, I'm always going to get life. It's got some evasion.
Sure.
You know.
All right, well, he's looking through... It's definitely in...
Yep, your first pile. I don't know.
Definitely in the first pile. I remember seeing it. All right, but there's Sarah Ascendant, and what else? We get a sneak peek at his deck. What else did you see?
Ranger of...
Oh yes, Ranger of Eos is a good one. Yeah,
I saw him in there.
Tutor effects, great.
Yeah, so that seems to be kind of where he's on the line of right now. And says, I'll add these to my hand.
Sure. So just play. Oh.
Move to discard.
Oh.
Wants to keep that path available, it
Absolutely.
seems. And we'll see Dwayne do some scrying action there.
Definitely going on the bottom. Nope, right on top. Just kidding.
And he'll pass.
I guess he is... Yeah.
Simeon's basically saying, hey, hold up. you know this attacking me for 1 with your.
Can Simeon fly?
No.
That was a trick question. I already knew that. Tech Edge.
Let's blow that one up.
Just blew up one of his temples. And Squadron's going to get him for 1. Dwayne is down to 15.
Getting poked to death.
Yep. I mean, that's... Oh, discard a path. You never want to see that.
I guess he's got a second one there. But
He does. He's got 3 eagles.
Ooh.
Oblivion Ring is going to eat the Squadron Hawk. I almost said eagle. And then I also...
It does look like an eagle, though.
I was still kind of taken by Stormcrow in chat, so there was that too. Now we're talking. Exile for 1. No? I don't know what's happening.
Something went right to his graveyard, and he...
Oh, did he... I mean, does it run Faithless Looting? Because that would be cool.
Maybe.
Oh, here we go.
Here is my own Oblivion Ring.
Yep, Oblivion Ring, that chalice.
And then he'll pass.
Alright, now blow up that Oblivion Ring. Yep, here we go. Helix that guy.
He'll gain 3.
Yep.
Go back to 18.
And that's good because Jamie Jamie did not have the mana available to go ahead and do the Oh, never mind. Here comes another Martyr.
2. It'll be at 18.
And we're just gonna run. Oh.
Ow. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Revealing all of those? Oh my gosh, I just missed all how much.
He gained, it was 7 cards.
Alright. You gained 3 times
so
that.
21 life. That puts him at, math is hard, 39. Wait.
That sounds about right.
Yep, 39.
And now he's got this
plus
4.
Yep.
Right? Or does it get plus 5?
I think it's plus 4, so it's a 5/5. But let me just double check real quick, guys.
We'll say he's at 44 then. Because he's also got lifelink.
Ascendant.
Now, Dwayne has a good follow-up here.
Yeah, it's plus 5. Okay, so it's plus 5 and has flying. So that's
so he's
6.
at 45 then.
Yep, he's at 45.
But Dwayne's got a good follow-up with a Nahiri. He can just say,
absolutely, get rid of it. But there's just going to be another one out later.
Yeah.
Please
exile your tapped creature.
Exile that, but what's he going to do after that?
Attack for 2. It's not much, but...
I don't know, dude. When your opponent's at 45, your chalice is gone.
I think, yeah, getting rid of this threat on board makes the most sense as of right now. Like, yes, he'll probably have a follow-up, and, he'll just path it instead, so he can at least get a land. Thin out his deck a little bit.
So, Sarah Ascendant, exiled. Gone.
Goodbye for now.
I'm hoping Dwayne has a way to get rid of that Oblivion Ring.
He might be able to... Well, he could use his own Oblivion Ring, right? If he has more in his deck or something.
Okay, but
that.
Is that like a black hole in a portable hole?
Yes.
You know, like a bag of holding? Like you can't put a portable hole in a bag of holding or vice versa, right. Because like it just collapses in on itself and then everything's gone.
I don't think it sadly works that way for
Magic. Are you sure? Two Nahiris in hand. Looks like is that
there's a Chandra Torch of Defiance on the
is
far
that
left.
Sarkhan? Is that the Sarkhan that becomes a dragon?
It might be. Now
from Khans?
One of the things we're seeing here though is a Ghostly Prison for Jamie. And he opts actually to get rid of the Ghostly Prison instead of the Oblivion.
Yep. That's fine. I think the Ghostly Prison was probably hurting him more in the long run since he has 4 Planeswalkers in hand.
Well, Ghostly Prison's only for attack. You're thinking of Suppression Field that's activated abilities.
You are correct. Maybe he was thinking that it was Suppression Field.
Maybe.
Or maybe he just really wants to attack with his Simian Spirit Guide.
He said, maybe I can just sneak in 2 damage and he won't block.
He is only a 45-ish.
I still think getting rid of his Oblivion.
I agree.
Because then it, like, I don't know. Hey, I'm not in Dwayne's shoes. I don't see the lines that he's making right now, but that doesn't mean they're not correct.
All right, 6 more. Jamie's at 51. Ooh. Dwayne is at 12.
Oh, actually, I didn't minus his 6 from before, so he should be at 6.
He's at 6.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And he's at, what, 50?
50. Nope, 51 plus. Oh, you just did minus from Dwayne?
Yes.
But you did add it to Jamie?
I did add it to Jamie's.
Yep,
I just forgot
51,
to... Yeah.
Yep, we're bad at our job. If anyone wants to
do this,
keep track of the life totals so we can just talk, by all means. Here's another Nahiri the Harbinger to exile that Sarah Ascendant. And now...
Good.
Alright, we've got failure to maintain game state here. There it is. Thank you. It's like you heard me.
He knows. It says, hey, I'm going to poke you to death.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Thanks, Islands. That makes more sense. That would make more sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So because it's got the counters on it, when it gets exiled, it comes back, it won't have counters, so it'll be...
Helix, 0. That guy. Let's go to 8.
Staying in it. Going down swinging.
Now he just needs a little bit of blue to Snapcaster those. Helix is back. Oh. And we got a game, boys and girls. Here comes Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
She's got a lot of abilities.
Yep, let's look at the top. Plus. Let's do it. Plus. Boom. Let's look at the top card. Reveal it.
So, Exile's the top card.
Yep. Oh, he hasn't done it yet.
Or he's generating 2 mana.
He could be generating 2 mana. That's fine.
Those are the 2 plus abilities on Chandra.
All right, we're going to rummage. Isn't that what she does? She rummages?
Yes.
All right.
Not looting, rummaging.
Yep. If only you had a way for players to keep track of their own life. I mean, you guys can keep track of your own life totals. We just didn't want that clunky iPad getting in the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we have a limited amount of space available, and we like having the overlay to show off people's names, the deck they're playing, stuff like that, so we didn't want...
We didn't want to clutter it up with an iPad.
No.
Here comes Ranger of Eos. That's the new
You're a fan. Yeah, you're a fan of the card.
I do like Ranger of Eos. It's a solid card. He's going to go get pretty much whatever he wants because his deck is so low cost.
Yeah.
It just so happens to be a Sarah Ascendant.
The last time we saw Ranger was when people were just starting to get into that Death Shadow list, and it was like Abzan style.
Yep.
So it's interesting, you know.
Absolutely correct.
Seeing the Ranger back.
Yep. So we do have at least 2 6/6s coming. Here's one already on the field.
Yeah.
But he's gotten rid of 2 already, so if there was anyone that could do it, Dwayne is the man for the job. Here we go. Reveal. It's a... He's going to discard it, and I think he makes him deal 2 damage.
Yep.
So Jamie is going to be at 49. Thank you, Nan.
Mm-hmm.
I see is that Wrath of God in his hand?
That's what it looked like.
Wrath of God.
So he can just be like...
Holy Day, maybe? Nah.
Holy Day.
Only I would play Holy Day. Reveal. Rawls... Is it?
No, it does look like, but it's actually Zombie Chandra. So the Comic-Con exclusive... that it's a zombie font.
It looked like Rawls Eric.
It did, didn't it?
I was like, where's his blue? Why are there no Snapcasters? Alright, so it's Zombie Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Okay. I guess.
Have you seen all the arts for the zombie stuff? Like,
yeah, I'm not a fan.
Like, do you like the zombie art better than the, like, blacked out version of the cards?
I think I like it more than the blacked out, but that's because I can't make out what the heck is
hard
going
to read
on.
Those ones. It's like
on the blacked out.
You've got all this great art and stuff, and now it's just I can't see.
It's true.
So now one of the things that Dwayne has is he's kind of stuck with dead cards, right? Like the Blood Moon is useless in this matchup because your opponent is sitting on basics. They don't care about running 2-3 colors like a lot of the decks are. So that's difficult.
True.
Double Nahiri. He can sit here. Oh. Did he double rummage then?
I think he's probably double rummaging.
Okay.
And yeah, okay, yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's a tough fight. Like, no matter what happens, no, you have it the opposite way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Jamie, a model-weight Martyr of the Sands, is gonna take that first game, and Dwayne's gonna immediately board out what?
Blood Moons.
Blood Moon. Get rid of all the Blood Moons.
They are now useless cards and not going to be very helpful here.
Right.
He could adjust the numbers of Planeswalkers he has as well.
He had a very Planeswalker heavy hand.
He did.
He had two Nahiri the Arbingers just waiting in the wings. He had what looked to be Sarkhan.
Yes.
The Khan Sarkhan.
Yeah, the dragon.
Yep, the dragon dude.
Speaker man. Dude.
Yep.
Guy.
Dragon Walker. Mother of Dragons.
Mother of Dragons. Good old Mother of Dragons.
Good old Mother of Dragons, Time Walker. And he had another Chandra Torch of Defiance, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the list does run a lot of Planeswalkers, and if you like playing Planeswalkers, this is a list to play.
True.
Right. But
they're all solid Planeswalkers. I agree.
Yeah, they are solid Planeswalkers to be playing and stuff. So, he might have access to things like Path to Exile or more removal spells in his sideboard that he might decide to go. Wow, well, there you go.
I don't like that card. I don't like that card at all. Anarchy, 2 colorless and 2 red. Sorcery, destroy all white permanents. I'm not a fan.
That sounds fun.
That seems like it's targeting.
You see Jamie immediately start pulling away those ghostly prisons, though. And that could be something like Dwayne might want to keep his in, though.
His creatures?
His ghostly prisons.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, hey, I don't really care that much about long game and when I can get my Planeswalkers up and we can do that, but I care about you sitting there and gaining a bunch of life and just killing me with those Sarah Ascendants and stuff. So
yeah. So I think Pithing Needle is a big card for Dwayne as well, because of the Martyr ability.
Yes.
Could you play Pithing Needle and say Martyr of Sands?
Let's see. Is it reveal X white cards from your hand? You gain. I think that's an activated ability.
Yeah, that's
is
what
that
I'm trying
a
to
one?
figure out
I don't
now.
know. That's the wording on it. I'll have to look.
Let me look.
All right,
I got you.
You do some digging for me.
Did you guys know that you can literally Google, and Google will give you the card and all the Oracle text about it?
That's true. That is true.
Yep.
They have improved their game there.
It is not a colon. No, wait. Nope. The sacrifice is a colon.
But you reveal gain life, or do you have to sack in order to gain life?
You pay 1 and then reveal X white cards, and then you sack and you gain that much. So you can stop.
You can stop the sack.
life
and you won't
gain.
gain any life.
Correct.
He can reveal cards all day. Go ahead. That's fine.
Yep. There we go. Jim Miles has got us.
Jim
Thank
knows.
you, dude. Thank you.
I think every sacrifice effect is an activated ability. Do we not have affinity? Round 1, we do not have affinity. I don't remember for the remainder of the round.
I was gonna say I don't know.
I don't think so.
Our normal affinity players have been playing other decks.
They have. They've been switching it up.
Yeah. So I would be remiss to say that we don't. But it's definitely not been a popular deck so far.
Right.
This
not to
season.
say the deck is bad.
Oh no, it's a powerful deck.
It's still a powerful deck, but it's just not what people want to be playing right now.
True.
All right, here we go. Dwayne also had a mulligan last game, so maybe
did.
he'll be able to keep 7 this time. Yeah, both are keeping. And we see our Temple Scry, keep it on the top. Jamie is going to be starting things out with a Pithing Needle. Naming Nahiri.
Probably.
Well, like, I mean, Nahiri, Chandra, the two big ones to want to name.
I mean, I think Nahiri is probably the toughest one.
Yes. Chalice for one.
Chalice for one. Here we go. That's not good. That's a disenchant. What a draw.
What a draw.
Wait, did he draw that? He had to have drawn that.
He must have.
Yep. He's going to hold off, though. Boom. There it is. Disenchant that guy.
Yeah, end step. I'll disenchant it so I can start doing stuff my turn.
Yep. Yep.
Flagstones?
Yep, that looks to be Flagstones of Trocare. Maybe not, though. No, because he didn't check. Don't you go look for a land?
If it dies.
Oh, if it dies. That's it. You're right. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I don't know what other tap.
This is why I only play Standard.
You gonna come play Standard on Friday?
I'm thinking about it. I named Nahiri. Nailed it.
Bam.
Here is Ranger Eos as we go get some...
And he's gonna...
Are you gonna be playing Standard?
I would like to, but I don't know if I can or not.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, I have to. Oh, I need to do that tomorrow.
What?
I need to put that deck together.
That one you sent me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So that I can play both.
I saw... Actually, because I was wandering around at DC...
Yeah.
And saw some like the Standard classics, and there was actually some red-black stuff running around.
Interesting.
Yeah, using pieces from that list and combining it kind of with Ramanat, doing like a fusion, essentially.
Yeah.
So
poor man's Ramanat red. Mistvale Plains is what it was. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Target card from your graveyard onto the bottom of your library.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, how do we go get that, though?
That's true. I mean, well, with Ranger, you can get it.
Ranger VOs. There it is. We got a tutor effect, and it's gone. It's gone.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Yep. Here is a Martyr of the Sands.
Yep. And he's counting up his cards.
Yep, here we go. Squadron.
Let me just fill my hand up some more.
Hawk. And Twain says, here, let me help you. I need to signify that I know that these are tapped. Ooh, boy.
You can say Chalice on 2.
Boy.
Shut down Squadron Hawks, but...
I think your bigger threats are...
The one
cost.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's also got Wrath of God.
Wrath of God's good. Yeah. But here comes...
the Sweltering Sun... Basically, it can deal damage to creatures, and you can cycle it and stuff.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
So
sure.
it costs 3 to play or 3 to cycle.
Okay.
But you also get to deal damage when you cycle and
gotcha.
stuff, and so
sweet.
And he has a nice follow up of Chalice on 1. But Jamie did reveal, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 cards.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. At least
6 times 3.
Yep.
Math for me real quick.
6 times 3 is 18.
Okay, so we're gonna say he's close to 38 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sarah Ascendant.
You really put me on the spot.
I know.
I'm like, crap. I mean, it's gonna be all over the internet now that I don't know math. Quickly.
Ooh, is that a? See, one of the things that I was thinking about that I have not played Tron in a long time, right? But seeing Approach the Second Sun, I was like, you know what? I could just play Approach 1 week for Modern Magic Mondays just to troll people.
Here's Gideon Jura.
There we go.
So is he playing the new Gideon? You think? Is it good enough?
It is good enough in the prison deck because you have that emblem that says if you have a Gideon, you don't lose.
Sure. But
it's hard because you are competing in slots with your other planeswalkers, right? So it's like, is it better than Chandra? Probably not. So it's like, I don't know. And I do like the whole all right, because if it was the other Gideon, he can just say, Sarah Ascendant can't deal any damage.
Sure.
Right? And just continue that and just
that's a solid plan.
But
is it just the named card or target permit? Ooh,
target.
That sucks.
So.
Because if you just be like, Sarah's Ascent, you can't deal any damage, and it's like, boom, you're done. Here comes a Martyr for 1.
Now, I know that Sarah Ascendant also got in for damage.
Scry.
So he's potentially at 18, but if our math is off, he could have taken 6.
He could have been at... So, he should be at 12, maybe 13.
So I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
So you know that one job I was supposed to have?
We'll just wait and see if he scoops.
All right. I would like to put these back.
Sure.
Right, let's say.
Boom, right at the bottom. He can play another Squadron Hawk and get it back. Mm-hmm. The combo.
Bum, bum, bum.
The combo. Here comes
2.
Dwayne is potentially... Oh, Blessed Alliance.
Sack.
He's going to gain 4. So let's put him... Let's just say he's at 18.
Okay, we'll say just to be on the safe side.
Right.
Perfect.
Because he was at 13. He get 17.
17, okay.
Yep. 16 because he'll take 1. Right?
Yes.
So if he takes 1, he's at 12. Gains 4, he's at 16.
Makes sense.
There we go. Math is not my strong subject. I was more of a history guy.
Me too.
Yep,
Yeah.
I was really interested in what was going on in the world versus who was doing the best math in the world.
Yeah. No. So I'm sitting here dyslexic, so numbers and letters weren't really what I was good at. So history,
Don't ask me about dates though. I was just interested in what was going on.
Right.
I couldn't actually tell you.
So if I started naming dates, you couldn't tell me what happened then?
Nah, I couldn't. I've been out of the game too long. Here comes a hard-casted Simeon.
Again.
Yep. I mean, sometimes you just need a 2/2.
Sometimes.
Or you just get Celestial Purged.
I think that's probably the first time that's ever happened where you're like, man, feels great to Celestial Purge that Simeon Spirit Guide.
Ranger is still there. Yep.
Is Ranger like a 2/2 or something?
I think Ranger Vios is a 2/2.
I feel like he's not very strong.
It's just she.
She is not very strong.
I mean, I know that it's tough because it just says Ranger, but
it does, and I can't really.
I'm fairly certain it's a female.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wasn't sure if we had a gender shift with the new art or anything like that.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder how many cards have done that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question for the chat. Figure that out for me, please. Because I don't want to put the time into finding that out. Alright. Decisions.
Yep, here comes a Squadron Hawk.
Tell GJ to play Affinity.
Sounds good, dude. Take it easy.
Another Squadron Hawk added to... Wow. This is the Battle of Lands right now.
Mm-hmm. No. Nahiri, I think he's got in his hands.
Yeah, but
it's tough to play right now because it's so overwhelming on the other side. He's taking some damage here.
Oh, there's another Disenchant in Jamie's hand.
Sure.
So, it's he's just like, yeah, I'll discard this path.
Right.
And, move to discard, no problem.
Dead card, really. Inspiring Vantage and a pass. Now, Dwayne does have a Wrath of God. He can stem the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, and he's just like, all right, I'll take it, that's fine.
And he may have to on this next turn.
And Wrath of God is discarded by Jamie.
Yep.
Well, so here's the other scary thing, right? Is if he's been waiting because it's like, I have to wait until kind of as long as I can.
Yep, here, boom.
Maybe I can get you to play some more creatures.
Right.
And before this is going to go off, he's going to say, all right, I have 7 cards in my hand because I did discard.
Yep.
7 times 3 gets 21.
Mist Veil, gonna put the squat. What? Wait a second.
What did he put on the bottom?
You don't shuffle when you Mist Veil. You don't shuffle.
You don't shuffle.
Yo, shiftless, what's happening? Yeah, you absolutely do not shuffle.
Ruh-roh.
It just goes to the bottom of your deck. Cheat count 1.
59 now.
Yeah.
Alright, taking the gander at his hand.
Yep. Yeah. We'll chalice for 2. Smart.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if he's got 1, but
this way
it's not worth it. He can stop the Squadron Hawks.
Stops, but it also stops disenchant.
True.
So then, he can try to do.
Man, if you got another chalice and put it on 1, we're in the money.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the money. Here comes a Sarah Ascendant. It's gonna be a 6/6 with lifelink and flying.
Yep.
Dwayne's gonna untap.
And he says go.
Oh.
Right?
Because,
so he's...
Here comes Blessed Alliance.
Yep. That was a lot of lands.
It was a lot of lands, and I'm not necessarily sure that the Planeswalkers that he had was very good for that matchup. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that he probably has a decent matchup against other decks.
True.
In the field. Like, we can't judge the red-white prison deck based on his mono-white... Yo, Jim Miles, please. Yeah. You're gonna make me blush. We can't judge it on his mono-white Martyr of the Sands matchup.
Right, like that deck is sitting here trying to hate on the 2-3 color list in the format, and it's gonna sit there and say, hey, guess what? Most of you are not running mountains. Now you all have mountains.
Correct.
And hey, if you're running something that costs 1 or 2, you're not going to be casting that because I'm going to counter it.
True.
Right? So there is that factor going into it, and something to consider is like you can't sit there and go, well, I need to warp my sideboard specifically to deal with this mono white deck.
Absolutely.
Like,
no, I think you do. It's such a plague on Modern right now. I mean, it's a super solid deck, but I wouldn't necessarily say that you're going to see it a lot.
Right.
We can't do it. Twitch Terms of Service says you can't do that. That's against Terms of Service. I appreciate the offer, though.
So that was round 1. A little different.
It was a little bit different.
I mean, the first 2 rounds from last week were like that too, right? We got to see some different stuff. So.
Right. Blue-black turns.
Blue-black turns. Let's see what round 2 brings,
sure.
though. Like, could be something interesting.
Uh-huh.